Hi everyone, welcome back to another speed build. Today's video is a base game home that I wanted to do because of the infants update that was out on the 14th, and yeah, I was so excited. I wanted to download that update when it came out on the 14th, which was around 6 p.m. for me, but the whole app went down. You couldn't log in, then it showed that you don't have the game in your library and stuff like that, so I had to wait hours. And when that finally was out, it was way too late. I had to go to sleep because my partner needs to go to sleep at around 11 because he works from home and he needs to wake up in the morning, so I had to go to sleep. And then the next day I was just like so hard to get into the building mode. I just felt like I don't like the build. I just felt like, I don't know, like things weren't working out, but I pressured myself a bit, and by the evening I was like, okay, let's continue this. So I just continued it, and I started liking it a lot when it came to the landscaping and the furnishing part, which I was pretty impressed. So in today's build I tried to put more contemporary or maybe modern vibes into this house. So as you can see now, with the beginning it looks traditional, right? But a bit later I'm trying to maybe use some modern windows. Might not be a lot from your point of view, but for me it was so weird because I incorporated a few modern windows in this build and I felt so good about it. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking the family that lives here maybe wanted to do an update to the house, like they just moved in and they just switched some windows around, and yeah, the interior is really pretty. I tried my best not to overdo it, over clutter it, but it might be a bit cluttered, but I don't know. And also this family is for two parents, an infant and two siblings. So there's a room for the two siblings with bunk beds, and then there is an infant room, and then there is the master bedroom which has a bassinet in it. So if you move your family in, you can have the baby in there, and then the infant room is already done for when the baby grows to the infant stage life. And I also had so much fun using the new clutter items that are in base game that came with infants, and the crib, guys, the new bassinet, the base game bassinet, and everything was so nice. I really loved this. And I tried this time, because of the lighting on this lot, to do the yard to be at the front and not at the back of the house like I usually do. I was watching, I'm getting so much inspiration from Simlis's videos, so I've been watching her for like a few months now, and I just enjoy her videos so much. And also I've been watching another creator on YouTube, and she was talking about the front yards or the side yards, and it made me feel like, oh yeah, I should give it a try. It's been so long since I built something with a front yard instead of a backyard. So here you go, in this build there is a front yard, and I wanted to focus that front yard fully on the kids playground area, you know. There's also the garage that you can see there, and I put a car. It's just purely decorative. As we know, there are no cars, like no playable cars in The Sims 4. And also the garage is just like, basically I found this garage door in the debug menu in base game. I put it there. I put the roof to be like the ramp that goes into the garage, and basically that's it. It's just purely decorative, but I just love it. So I hope you enjoy it as well. And this build is up on the gallery, by the way. It's not gonna be up on the Sims Resource. This build I wanted to put it on the gallery, so you can find it on the gallery under my ID, which is Simmer_Adelina. So I'll just leave it down in the description. As always, check the descriptions if you have questions about the reshade I'm using, about mods, about cheats, anything, just check it in there. If you don't find an answer to your question in there, just let me know in the comments. Just ask in the comments. I will always look over the comments and reply to the comments. So also, I tried my best with this house, as I'm always saying, and finally I got to build a sand pit for the kids with those planks to be like the outside lines of the sandpit, and they are from debug, and I never used them, but I saw a lot of creators using them, mostly seamlessly, and I was like, okay, finally, let's give it a try. And I put this sand that it says in the description you can build sand sculptures in it and sand castles, you know. So I tried in gameplay because I already play tested this house. It's playable, it's up on the gallery, and I tried it, but my sims wouldn't just build a sandcastle for some reason. I don't know why, so if you might know, let me know down in the comments, and also give me your opinion on the infants update. Of course, if you want and feel like it, just tell me how does it feel, how do you like it, maybe even gameplay wise. I am not doing gameplay, as you may or may not know, so I'm mostly just builder. I barely do any gameplay, and definitely not here on the channel. So yeah, I don't know how the gameplay is, but I've stopped by by Little Sims' stream, and it seemed to be really nice. And yeah, we got something nice in here. So in here I tried finding out, it's so sad that we don't have any swing sets from base game, which is a bit annoying to be honest, but then we have this monkey bar climbing, so I just put it there above those stones and the grass from the debug menu. But it's not playable because some items from the debug menu are blocking your Sims pathway. So if you put them under your foundation, under an object that it's playable, it will not be playable anymore, just with some out of what I've experienced so far, so not with all of them. In here I'm just doing like a small play area in the sand with like a dollhouse. I don't know, I put the dollhouse right like this castle, and later on in the build I'm doing the bedroom for 2 boys, so I don't know, I don't think it's something where they can still play like that, like with dollhouse. But yeah, also at this point right here I wanted to put a crafting table, and then I was like, well, I don't have too much room for that. Let's build a treehouse, because why not? And then out of nowhere, I didn't have it planned at all, I swear. I was just like, let's build a tree house, and I was so happy. It was so cute and it's playable. I only put the science table in there for kids and the crafting table. So yeah, it's a really cute house. So I basically just put those 2 trees down, and then I'm putting some windows, some door. Nah, I don't have a door. It's like just like a ladder going up to the tree house. And also I'm finding like a tree trunk, I think you call it, in the debug menu to put under the house, because it felt like, how are those only those 2 like really thin trees are keeping it up? And then I was like, let's put this tree trunk. Maybe the family just thought we're not gonna remove it, we're just gonna build over it like small tree house, and that went great. I liked it. And also it was just so cute because we're getting the tree house with the new expansion pack that's coming today on the 16th, and you can build your own tree house in gameplay. And I was thinking, why not to do it in base game here, so you get to see it, you know, it's cute. And also with the floor plan, I was so confused. I was like, what should I do? But I worked it out. It's a bit cozy downstairs. There's a huge garage with like a working table, a treadmill, and I think that's basically it. You can put more stuff in it, obviously, if you want. In here, I wanted to do this look down area towards the main entrance. So basically, when you walk up the stairs, then you can look down, and there's this opening there, a beautiful one. I had to work it out a bit because of the roof, because if you want to do a look down area, then you have to do a bit of a work with the roof so they don't get through the walls, because you can see them through the walls for whatever reason. And also, guys, I didn't know that, I just saw it in several stories on Instagram. So usually I'm spending my time on Instagram. It's linked down below. I'm posting on my story there on my Sims Instagram if you want to follow up. So I was watching those stories, and they did update the railing glitches for the stairs, like whenever your railing is going through a window in there, if you have a window, or through the railing that's upstairs, the like horizontal railing is just so much better. I was so happy, I didn't even realize, guys. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's awesome, finally, because I was so bothered by that. And in here, as you can see, I was like, what is this small room that I have in here? And I said, okay, we can work it out. A dining room, a really small living room, it's okay. The kitchen is also really nice, and I got to use that window from base game, which is so nice. I think they put it out with the industrial kit loft, whatever it's called, but then they made it base game. I'm not sure, but yeah, I got to use it in this build. It was super cool. And also there is a bathroom downstairs that's a fully bathroom, like it has a shower, bathtub, toilet, sink. And also if you want to download this game and you have the laundry day stuff pack, you can just incorporate some washing machines or maybe a dryer or something. Or even in the garage. The garage is so big, guys, so you can put a lot of stuff in there if you want. And also there is only one bathroom upstairs because the space didn't allow me to put more. So basically it's a bit crampy because there are like 2 kids, an infant on the way, and 2 parents sharing the same bathroom. But that's why I made the downstairs bathroom a full bathroom, so they can go there if the bathroom is occupied upstairs. And yeah, and also here I incorporated that balcony from the master bedroom, which wasn't supposed to be there. It was just like walls there, but I was thinking maybe the family destroy those walls and build just a small like balcony area there, so they have their own like relaxing nook space, whatever, you know. And it's really nice at sunset because the sun is like shining right over that, so that's great. And they can just like enjoy their time in there. And yeah, I try not to go too crazy with this build, but I just love it so much. And I went with this red swatch on the door. I feel like white is too plain right now, and I just wanted to put it red to be more, I don't know, cute or like eye-catching maybe. And yeah, basically the backyard, as I was talking, is like really small. You can go out there from the garage or from inside the house. And then on the back porch I wanted to put the barbecue area because it's covered, and if it's raining outside you can still have a barbecue in there with your Sims, right? And I really wanted to focus on the front yard to be the most interactive part, like nice part, like for the kids. It's like they have their own front yard. Can you imagine that? Like they can play out there, they can just spend their time. It's really cute. And if you have seasons you can even put the sprinklers there or maybe a swing set. It's up to you, but I wanted to do this build base game only because of the infants update. And I do enjoy to make base game homes from time to time, or even pack limited restricted builds. So yeah, I hope you like this build. I just went a bit bold with the blue swatch in the bedroom, in the master bedroom. I'm usually not a fan of blue, but for the past year it's been growing a little bit over me. Like it's been a bit better. I'm trying to use it more, and it's so refreshing to try to do things that you maybe didn't like before, like try it with the modern touches to the house. As I said, like the windows, or even like new wallpaper color that you maybe wouldn't have used before in your builds. It's just really nice, and it gives you like a fresh vibe, fresh look on the game and everything, so it helps. And in here I was like, this space is so small, and I decided that the bigger area where the fireplace is, I'm just gonna put the dining table in there, because the couch wasn't just gonna fix everything in there, because it's a weird layout. Because on one side you have the doorway and in front you have the fireplace, so it's hard to position the couch. And weirdly with this build I started renovating with like the living room, like decorating, and usually I start with the hallway, kitchen and so on. So yeah, I got to use this small table. As you can see, the side table comes with the free update for base game, and as well that cute lamp with the fox. So I got to use this small table and the lamp. They are so cute. And also here I used the modern table we got that was made by some custom content creators. There are some items in the game that are not flagged CC, but they were designed by some custom content creators, and they are in game. So the table and the chairs are from that. And also in here I was trying to use those base game curtains that I shall remind you they came with Parenthood long time ago, and now they are base game for a long time now, but yeah. I'm always mentioning those things. So in here I was just like, what should I put in there and all that. Now that I remember, I think I forgot to playtest the chairs around the table, but I think your sim should be able to get to the maybe the side ones, but not the one at the window. I'm not sure. I forgot to playtest that, but maybe obviously some of the chairs are playable, so don't worry. So other than that, the kitchen is really small in here. I use these modern cabinets from base game, obviously, because I'm using only base game for this build. This nice stove, and this llama we got from the free update as well, but it's like a bit so scary. I don't know why it feels a bit scary. I don't really like it that much because it's so big and it's just a bit weird, but it's cute, so I'll take it. And also I wanted to do like a small play area for maybe the infant, toddler, whatever in here. And yeah, I just enjoyed this house a lot. Like when it came to furnishing the inside, I really had fun with it. And also those light switches that I put around the house, they are so cute and they are giving a bit more realism to the house, which I totally enjoy because it's so cute. And I've been putting them in the bedrooms, in the bathrooms, hallways, everything, you know, and I really enjoy them. And the rugs that came with the base game update, the infants update, they are so cute. It's just so cute. Here I came back to the treehouse to put those items that I forgot to put. And also if you size down the dollhouse, it's still playable, so don't worry about that. And also I don't know about the castle, the modern house dollhouses, you know what I mean. I only know about this simple one that if you size it down it's still playable, but I don't know about the others. I didn't try it, so maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know. And in here is just the hallway, it's nothing fancy. So yeah, I am just so excited because later on the pack comes out. Right now it's like close to 10 a.m. for me, so it comes out at 6 p.m. for me, and I'm so excited. But I also have another issue. So since last evening I've been having really bad pain on my right side down where the appendix is supposed to be. And it's been a bit annoying, and I hopefully have it gone like by later because I just don't want to go to the doctor to have it checked up, and I hope it's nothing bad or it's not in need of surgery or anything. Jesus, I hope that's not the case because I just want to build with the new pack. Imagine what's my issue here. I just want to build with the new pack. Appendix can wait. But yeah, I had this before in the past, so let me know your experiences. But I had this in the past. It's just a bit of pain, like stinging and stuff like that. Maybe it's because, I don't know, my drinking, my not going to the bathroom, I'm always holding it in, you know, and just sitting on my PC. It's bad. Don't do that. I don't know, it can be a lot of things, but I don't think it's the appendix because it should be worse than that, right? Like you should be feeling nauseous, like vomiting and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, moving on. I hope it's not that because I want to be at home. I want to be with the new pack. That sounds so dumb. I don't want to go to the doctor because I want to be with the new pack. Okay guys, so as you could see, the bathroom is really cute downstairs. I really love it. I use that wallpaper that I never use from base game, and I told you it's just so refreshing to use stuff that you don't usually use because it's so nice. And in the garage there is the working area, as I wanted to put it, with some counters, those industrial counters looking. Then I will put the working table, the treadmill, and a bonsai tree. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct, so excuse me for my pronouncing and my mistakes that I'm usually doing. Most of the times I notice when I'm talking I'm doing mistakes because it's just in my head, but sometimes I do them. Most of the times when I'm doing voiceovers, I do mistakes because of my anxiety, overthinking, because I'm always thinking ahead what I'm gonna say. I'm like not doing any scripts or anything, I'm just trying to talk freely in my voiceover. So as I go along, all the stuff comes into my mind. I'm like, oh, talk about that. And then sometimes I'm just like so confused. Sometimes I even forget what I wanted to say next, and I have to think about something new when I'm doing like some waiting breaks, whatever, in my talking. So basically that's it. And in here I found this bassinet, like shelving system. That's obviously just decorative, but I found it and I wanted to put it in the play area. It was so cute, guys, and I can't wait to get to the upstairs area because I just love it so much. And I tried to use more modern paintings in this house, which wasn't too great, you know, it's still something. So also I wanted to leave the bathrooms in the speed build because I think you might like it. It's like, it's nice to see how people do bathrooms, and I tried to do them a bit with clutter and all of that, so they are not that bland. And yeah, there's not a double sink upstairs because I was thinking it's gonna take a bit of too much space and I want to clutter as well. So that's why I went with just the counter at the right, the empty counter, to put the clutter on. And yeah, this bathroom it's just a bathroom, but I like it so much. I don't know, the sunset lighting getting in, and it's just, I don't know, I just like it a lot, talking about bedrooms, right? And the hallway, I maybe went a bit overhead with the clutter on the walls, like the paintings and all of that, because I told you I want this to have a modern vibe to it, because the family just like moved in. They are trying to bring their like modern fingerprint footprint. I'm thinking about feet now, what? Okay, moving on. So yeah, but at the same time I was like, but they have 3 kids in the house, so why not just go a bit overhead with that, you know, like the paintings. You see the tree like sticker on the wall, yeah. It's so cute. And yeah, I was like, okay. And I have those like awards on the wall. Maybe the kids won like something at school, at contest. Oh, it sounds so weird. Moving on. And in here I'm doing those 2 beds, which I really like. I didn't know what I want to go with. I wanted to go with 2 different beds, so that's why there are 2 different beds, obviously. I'm using those curtains, and I'm putting 2 dressers for them, and I'm also using a table, a normal table, which at the both ends it has a PC for each one of the kids, like 2 PCs in total, which I thought it was really nice, because I didn't have a PC anywhere else in the house because I didn't have the room for it. And I then thought, okay, I'm just gonna do that. I was thinking to put a PC in the garage, but then I was like, why not to give them their own PCs, because they are kids, they need it maybe for school, for playing games and all of that. And then I went with that. But obviously if you want another desk, maybe office area, do it in the garage. That's plenty of space in there. Maybe you can even get your own family in there and be like, okay, one of the parents is work from at home, and he's gonna just have, he or she are gonna have their like office down there in the garage, because upstairs is a small space, so it's not possible. But other than that, I really like how this house ended up, and I hope you like it too. So if you have any suggestions, opinions, what are your thoughts on this, please let me know down in the comments. And as always, is that time of the video yet? Is that time of the video? As always, guys, please, it means a lot to me. Like, it supports me, it keeps me going. If you like my content, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe if you want, obviously. And also, if you give a thumbs up to this video, if you liked it, obviously, it would mean so much to my channel, because it will get recommended to other people if you like it. And even more, if you comment, it helps a lot with the, I don't know how to call it, the reach out. I don't know, it's just, it means a lot. And thank you. thank you so much for being here, for watching my speed builds, for being around, you know. Thank you, that means a lot and it helps me going along the way, and yeah, I enjoy it very much. So here we are on the nursery. Is it the nursery? Is it called a nursery if it's for an infant? Yeah, it's called actually a nursery. Let's put it out like that. So this is the nursery, that's the new crib. You can do those things that are above the bed, that are like going in circles and putting music out. I don't know how they are called, I'm sorry. So you can do that in gameplay by upgrading the bed, and your sim doesn't need any skill for that, like handiness skill. They can just do it with 0 handiness skill, and they are building up their skill while doing that. So there are only 2 variants. There was like the birds variant, and I think I saw spaceships. I think I went with the birds. You'll see in the screenshots because I did this when I was playtesting the house, so you won't see it now, but you will see it in the screenshots. And in here, I just realized I was searching for the changing tables, and then at some point it hit me. I went through the categories and I was like, wait a minute, there's no changing table in the base game update. It only comes with the expansion pack growing together, which in my opinion is a bit annoying, like, because the only reason I find it so annoying is because in the growing together expansion, the changing tables are even made out of the base game, like dressers, drawers, whatever. So I'm like, why would you put it behind a paywall when that item is like base game based? Because it's from base game, you'll see the drawers in the expansion pack. Anyway, it was a bit annoying, not gonna lie, but at the same time I'm like, okay, it's fine, we got all this nice stuff, and you can still change diapers for infants, but it just throws up like the toddler in the air, the infant, just like a toddler, and it just changes the diaper, and the diaper is on the ground and you need to throw it away, that's all. But obviously it's a bit annoying, but it's okay, I get it. But yeah, that my only disappointment in that is, at least if you are gonna put it behind a paywall, don't make it based on the base game like dressers. And if you did that, you should put it in base game, in my opinion, but that's only my opinion. And other than that, I'm really happy with this base game update, and I'm not complaining too much. I mean, I say that, but I'm complaining. And in here I wanted to do improvise like changing table. Obviously it's not functional, as I said, you don't have changing tables in the base game update, only with the new pack, but I did it improvise in here, like with the like wipes in there, the small bassinet basket with all of the changing like diapers, lotions lotions and everything. And I wanted to put this crib in the master bedroom because I was thinking, oh, that would be so nice, like they can have their baby there, which is for like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 in game days, I don't know, and then they are going to the infant stage, which they already have the nursery for them, like the small crib, the toys and everything there. It's so cute. And in here we are getting close to the end. I'm just working on the back porch at this moment. It's really plain simple. It's just a barbecue grill in there, a table, a big table with a lot of seats, a couch, and again a dollhouse, and obviously the trash bins, and that's basically the build for today. It was really nice, and I got to talk more about my build finally in a voiceover and not like always just rambling about other stuff. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for being here and so much for everything. And don't forget to write your opinion if you want, tell me what you think about the infant update and everything. And thank you, and I'll see you in my next speed build. And till then, take care of yourself, and I wish you a very great rest of your day. And I'll see you in my next video, which is hopefully growing together content. Bye everyone.